Back with another video, June 26th, while it's closed, but let's just jump into this video. So, well, you guys, it's over with. Your DCU is dead on arrival, like we've been telling you. James Gunn has failed to deliver a successful Superman film, and let's see what the box office had to say. Since my wallet's closed movement ain't working, well, in China, it only sold $6 million worth of tickets. That means less than 1 million people showed up to the theater. But overall, the overseas box office is less than 100 million. It's actually, what, 95 million, which is sad, and that's bad because it only goes down from here. The domestic box office, it did 122, which is bad. It did not beat Man of Steel, considering all the factors. Man of Steel's box office run with previews was actually like 128 or 129. So you guys, you can't win with that argument no more. And I'm going to tear y'all asses up now because you told harsh critics based on these views 6 months ago. Remember this? Crypto really took us home and all this crap. 250 million fake views crap. Y'all said this was gonna make $1 billion. You said 900 million. You said 800 million. It's not gonna reach 700 million though, based on that opening, and it's not gonna reach 600 million. My guess, honestly, 500 million, and that's being nice. This is a flop because, damn, it cost almost $500 million to make and promote. And you have to ask yourself, where did the money go? Well, by this shit looking so cheap, because Cornball was only paid, what, $750,000? You factor in taxes and all that, he probably only got like 400,000. That's how low they think of him. As a matter of fact, Nicholas Hoult is the only person that made $2 million. He was paid only $2 million. So, yeah, it's the reason why that film looks cheap, because it is cheap. But riddle me this: where did the money go? You know, $500 million, and they didn't get paid. The strong actors didn't get paid that much. Less than 400 million. I mean, 4 million. I mean, Nicholas Hoult, 2 million, and with Rachel Brosnahan and Cornball, 750. I mean, that's less. They paid those actors less than $5 million. Damn. And that's not even considering taxes and all that. But I would say the real money, the majority of the money, went to the press. It went to the shills on YouTube. It went to the fake Rotten Tomato scores, because a film to look that fucking bad to get those type of Rotten Tomato scores, something doesn't add up. I mean, the film is choppy and sloppy, and like I told you guys, you can watch the shit on YouTube, on Facebook for free. You can watch the whole movie on Facebook. But yeah, I would say the money went to the Rotten Tomato scores, because you can't have a shitty film like that with all the pacing issues and all the crappy jokes and the fucked up CGI to have, you know, the scores, the critic scores and the fresh tomato scores as if it was Avengers Endgame or the first Avengers. That doesn't make sense, y'all. It doesn't make sense. But what does make sense is that James Gunn pocketed that money for him and his buddies and his wife and those shills on YouTube. That's where that money went. That makes more logical sense, because for this film to do this poorly, this is not a good thing, you guys. You have to understand, a movie that costs almost 500 million has to make like 700 to 800 million, or the high sevens, just to break even. So they're trying to turn the narrative, which they can't, because harsh critics is exploiting their ass, and I'm going to exploit all of them. 3C Film, Shield Rejects, Shield Randolph, all these clowns that's blowing sunshine up your ass because they get paid to. They get paid real good. They get all types of perks. And I know 3C Films, he's trying to, you know, put a video and say, hey, man, I'm an honest cat, but I'm a businessman. You know, you get paid. You went to that press event and they wanted you to say something good about their film. You can't convince me that Shield Rejects had an interview with James Gunn and then James Gunn didn't want something in return. Let's just keep it real. You notice none of these shields talked about the fucking pacing issues. And like I said, if you sync the trailer or those clips, if you sync the clips, you pretty much seen the fucking movie. You pretty much seen the fucking movie if you've seen all those TV spots. So this is bad. This is a failure, and the wallet close movement is working, you guys. And we'll see how the drop off is going to be. But I predict, it's just my prediction, that this won't even touch 600 million because you got other movies coming out. You got Fantastic Four. You still got Jurassic World doing their thing. And then you got the Smurfs coming out. Then you got I Know What You Did Last Summer coming out. So Superman is finished. Your DCU is dead. And it's no Snyderverse, no money. Wallet's closed. So I believe the movement is working because you wouldn't have these low numbers like this. And what happened to this, you guys? What happened to the hype? Y'all was saying this movie was going to do all this hype, and based on these numbers that we got today, it doesn't add up. It was fake. But what do you guys think? You know, I'm about to get out and enjoy my summer, enjoy some vacations. So I'll see you guys on the next video. And remember, no Snyderverse, no monies, wallets closed. Peace.